Hello, everybody. I've been asked some time ago about the progress of Drosera Launcher. What has happened to it? It's not dead. It's just in the pipeline. Um, it's been roughly 3 years since I announced that I would start working on this launcher project. And in that timeline, we've had two versions of Android release. We've had a lot of changes in regards of launcher management happen. Um, just recently, I had some problems with my Launcher QuickTile app and Launcher Ops. I had to update those this year because the Google broke everything. So I had to correct all of my backdoors and get those things up and running again. When it comes down to launcher development, I have to have a reason to create it. I don't want to create something that already exists in the Android world. I don't want to create another launcher that somebody else did. I want to have a reason to release it, to publish it. So in the past 3 years, I've done two developer previews. One was successful, one wasn't so successful, and that gave me a lot of feedback just with those two things. And in that timeline, I've been able to sit back and rethink my objectives of what I wanted to do. So I do want to say Drosera is still in development. It's just taking a lot longer than what I had planned, and my objectives have changed. The devices that I want to support right out of the box have changed. I am actually going to be targeting Android TV first. I feel like that would be the best of my interest to do that first, because that way I'm automatically creating a user interface for the big screen, and then I can downport that to smaller screens. So what that means in the long term is that out of the box, it's going to support Android TV and desktop experience that are powered by Android. So when I start to publish builds on GitHub, you guys will be able to test them and get your hands dirty with it. I don't have a timeline for that yet, and I don't have much to show. But today, I'm going to give you guys an update on the Blades UI, which is going to be the main thing of this launcher. The Blades UI is something that I've been working on for months now, trying to polish it. There's actually demos of it in my TrueSight app. If you use my TrueSight app, you'll see the Blades UI in the game information window and in the app settings. That was an opportunity for me to test the user interface and get some feedback on it. Unfortunately, no one has really given me any feedback on it yet, so I'm going to keep going with it. I'm assuming that it's good. But let me bring this window up really quick. It's been a while since... Shush! Shush! Go meow somewhere else. So it's been a while since we've seen this user interface on the big screen. Can I? Oh, I can. Wow. I can control... This is off my Essential phone, by the way. I didn't know my mouse could control this. So here is the Blades UI now. This is what we have so far. It's a little bit different compared to the version that's in TrueSight right now. And the comparison is that the page that you're focused on right now, that blade, goes away. It hides itself. It's not there. There's no reason for it to be there. It's taking up screen space. Just put it away. Pretend that you're opening a folder. You're not going to be staring at the label of the folder when you open it. Or a binder. You're looking at the content that's in front of you. So with each page present, it contains a theme, it contains a color. So that's why we're seeing different colors appear here. I haven't exactly figured out what I want to do with this white space yet. If you're in dark mode, it's dark. I don't know what to do with that space yet. I've filled it with color, but my blades are not designed yet to blend in yet, so I probably need to work on some shadowing to make those look better. Oh, that's something I noticed. So I've added a badge here. These blades are going to be set up to use a badge indication system, as well as other things that I'm currently working on. And the thing that I just noticed here is when I swiped to the end, that badge is not there anymore. It's supposed to be attached to the home page or the home blade. But this is a very complicated UI. I don't, and I also don't like how these colors are set up now. Maybe we'll just ditch the colors and the fragments. Just pretend that they're wallpapers. And the blades will still be colored. They are also touch sensitive, so when you click on the blade, it fast navigates you to where you want to go. Yeah, this blade UI, I've been tinkering with it for the past 8 months. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like, well, have AI tinker with it. I have been. I have been having AI tinker with it, and it keeps breaking it. What I've noticed about Google Gemini and Android Studio is that it's designed and trained to work with what it was built for, which is material design and expressive. Anything Android design related, when you're trying to have it create something custom, it sucks. It doesn't actually know what you want. So I'm using Gemini to kind of polish up navigation and transitioning and colors, but everything else I have to do myself. I did have some help with GPD to kind of design this a little bit. But this is as far as we're at right now. This is where we're at. So pretending that this is on Android TV, you would be able to use your remote and long click on left and right, and it would navigate the pages while using the D-pad on your remote to navigate the items that are in the page. Whereas with a controller or a gamepad, like the G Cloud here, which I have not been able to turn on. I think it died. Oh, there it is. It's just dead. False alarm. I was sitting here trying to charge it and it wouldn't turn on. I got a little bit nervous. With gamepads, you're going to use the bumpers, just like the original Xbox 360 user interface did. You use the bumpers to navigate. Same thing. I'm also going to be binding sound effects to the UI to make it more interactive. But this year has been about pushing out quality, and I have 2 launcher projects in the pipeline. But before I actually start the projects, my goal is to create these individual key assets to the app. Do one thing at a time. So earlier, when I was designing Carpenter's new update, you guys might have seen my new launcher icon view that I had published and was showing off. That's something that's very important. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in this launcher, because a lot of the UI is going to be based off Android TV and the cards, but that will be used in GCA Launcher's reboot, which I don't know when I'm going to get to that. That's starting to look more like a 2027 project. But I do want to get back into the launcher development. Maybe by that time, Android 17 will be a little bit more polished, and I'll be able to tap into some new things. Yeah, I got to fix that. I got to fix this. So there's 5 pages and 4 blades. I really like how that turned out. I had a dummy blade here. I want to see if I can create a dummy one. Are you going to help me at all? What the fuck did I do up here? Blade view. Blade. From I don't think I need anything there. Starting blade, add dummy. What's that do? I broke it. I bet it wants it in here. Nope, what's going on? I don't think that's needed. Okay, so, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oops. What's that do? Okay, that's what I wanted. So like the Xbox 360, it had those spaces on the side. We could do that. Ending blades, add dummy. What's that do? So it should add one on the far right. No. It did, just not the way that I wanted it to. Oh, you know what? For the right, I probably need two of these. So we'll do dummy blade left. Whoa! Stop. And then ending blades +1 size. So if we add that, stick these down here. What do we get? Yep, that's what. No poop. Did I put them in the wrong one? Starting blades? need to be on both of them? No. So let's take that one. Let's stick it up here. What do you want? Meow, meow, meow. There we go. So if I wanted extra blades on the side for decoration, that's what we would need to do. Okay. Well, yeah, I just wanted to update everybody on Project Drosera. I know that there's a few of you who have, followed me exclusively for that project because it brought a lot of attention. It's just a lot of work, a lot of work. And I've spent a lot of time this year updating my apps for Android 16, Android 17. A lot of things had to change, so I invested a lot of time in those updates, and I am way behind my schedule. And I'm also working on a new app here soon with my girlfriend. She's going to be spearheading this new project that I'm going to be helping her with. So this is not really important, but at the same time, it is. So I'm working on small stuff at a time. Drosera Launcher is still scheduled to launch as a free to download app. So you'll be able to download it without needing to pay for anything. But I'm still planning on how to fund everything that I want to do. I still want to tackle something that I really want to bring into this launcher. I just got to figure out how to do it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to get people excited and for it to not happen. But it is going to cost me money to do it. So the idea here is to implement something that I did in Carpenter, which is a credit system. You'll be able to buy credits. These credits you will use to do different things, like purchasing new sound assets for navigation. You'll be able to swap out the sounds. You'll be able to download like premium backgrounds that I'll publish for the background. You can either use your device wallpaper or things that I push out that are designed for the launcher to make the launcher's experience better. Maybe some sort of button glyphs packs. I don't know. I'm still thinking on the idea. Theme packs like color sets, amongst other things that I planned. I really want to get them working. But yeah, this is not going to be a traditional launcher. There's just a lot of stuff that's going into it. I've started over about 4 times. And again, it's all about why are people going to download this? Why are people going to want to use this? And that's been a question roll around in my head for a very long time. If I'm going to invest this much time into a launcher, it's got to be good. It's got to be good. But I just wanted to give everybody an update. I'm sure there's going to be people in here who are like, can I use this interface? Can I use the Blades UI? Eventually, I will make it a Android library. Eventually. Right now, it's mine. I'm sure someone can do it better down the road. I'm using Java. I'm sure by using Kotlin or what's the other one? I'm drawing a blank. The HTML one. I Compose. There it is. Yeah, that one. I'm sure people can make something better, but this is my work. This is me. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on the project. It's still happening. It's just taking a very long time. I'm sure people have lost interest in it already, but Android handhelds I don't think are going away. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up for Android handhelds, and I think there's a spot for it, especially Android TV. This is why I started an Android TV, because there's not a lot of custom launchers for Android TV. I think this will spike some interest. This will be cool. So, but I'll keep you guys updated. I will be posting some demos on my TikTok as well, small stuff. My larger videos like this will be on YouTube. So I'll see you around.